How you doing? DeMarquise Davis interviewing Coach Alley, defensive coordinator and linebacker coach for Jacksonville State Gamecocks.
Excited.
Yeah. All right, for my question for you, number one question, what inspired you to be a coach?
I think the first thing was, I was going to walk on at Clemson, ended up getting hurt, never got a chance. And so there's some part of me that always wanted to prove I could do it, that I belong here, deserve to be here. So I think there's definitely a part of me that has a chip on my shoulders, competitive. I want to win, when it was an avenue to kind of do that and prove that to myself and other people probably. And then I'll enjoy the relationships. I really like getting to know the guys, and being around y'all is the best thing that I get to do most days.
Right.
And so I like cutting up and doing all that and teaching some life lessons along the way too. And so probably a combination of the relationships and then also the competitor in me that wants to win and wants to call the perfect blitz on third down and win the game type of thing.
Yes, sir. All right. Question number 2 is, what do you pay close attention to when coaching your athletes?
I think it depends on if you're looking like small scale or big scale. I think just little things I'm always looking for is body language, attention to detail, specificness in how you do everything, like, on the line, not next to the line, in the correct stance, am I opening the right way? Like all those things are important to me from a small standpoint. I want you guys every day to be focused in a way that's detailed and specific. I don't like wasting your time, and I don't want you to waste my time.
Right.
And so I think on a small scale, I'm always looking for that, like, when I'm looking for you guys, like, out there. And then on a larger picture, how well are you fitting into what we're doing? Okay, if I'm supposed to drop here, I'm supposed to do this, are you getting that done, or are you not? And so I think most of the time it starts at that little level of, okay, how do we do it? And then it goes to what we do.
Right. All right. Third question for you is, what is the importance of a good relationship with your athlete?
I think it's key. Like, if I'm going to yell at you, I better love you up too.
Right.
And I think the tighter the bond is between, myself and you guys as well, like not just me to you, but player to player too, the better that is, the better the team will be.
Right.
When there's accountability as, a peer group, and you demand the highest level of performance from a guy, and then you also want to have a high level of performance, it just makes that more impactful. And so for me, just that relationship is important, that, y'all know I love you as much as I want to coach you. I want you to be the best version of yourself, and I think that's always the key. It'd be easy to let you be average, but I would be doing you a disservice that way. And so I always want our relationship to be one of, I'm always trying to help you improve, help you be the best person you can be on, off the field, all the time.
Yes, sir. And you kind of answered this one in the earlier question, but is body language important to you when coaching an athlete?
Absolutely. Like, the guy that's slumped over in the side is not who I'm looking for.
Right.
We get mad because don't bend over. It has nothing to do with less air or any of that. It's everything to do with mindset.
Right.
And to me, first thing you got to teach is belief, no matter where you go, and that starts with body language. You can be sitting there looking at me like, yeah, coach, I got 3. Like, you can be talking, like saying the right things,
right,
but if you're not engaged, you're not looking at me in the eye, you're not nodding along, you're not, hey, yeah, right there, you're not pointing, you're not doing the right things in the field, like, man, you look tired, you're crossed over, all that, like, that just speaks to what I'm allowing, and like, I don't allow undisciplined guys,
right,
and so that's part of the discipline of being detailed, is how your body language is every time you're in a meeting or on the field.
Yes, sir. And the last question for you is, what shows you that an athlete is in tune to what you are coaching? Yeah.
I think constant improvement is always what I'm looking for. It's kind of like, so if you move in the neighborhood, right?
Mm-hmm.
And before you got there, the house was for sale, and the grass was up as high as the windows.
Right.
But you moved in, and you're like, man, I ain't gonna have my grass that high. So Saturday, you get out there, you start weed whacking the grass.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you don't quite get the whole yard done because there's too much work, right? If I come back the next day and I'm like, man, that looks a lot better, right?
Yeah.
But if somebody new comes in the neighborhood, they might roll down and say, man, that guy don't care about his yard at all. Which ain't true one bit, because you do. Because it used to be as high as the windows, now it's just knee high, And so to somebody who hadn't seen the growth and development, you ain't gone nowhere, but somebody who's been there, I see how you grow. And so for me, I'm always looking for that growth and that development. You know, I don't expect the guy to walk in and be an all-star right away. Great if they are, but like most of the time, it takes a lot of constant, consistent work over and over and over again. So every day for me, you know, I'm looking at what I'm teaching and what I'm asking you to do, actually getting done, and then maybe it's not perfect, but it's better than it was. And so as long as we're kind of progressing in a way that's going to make you better, and that what I'm saying and what I'm asking you to do as a coach is showing up on film, on the field, in your daily habits, then I feel like I'm in tune with you guys and what you're looking for, and what I'm giving out is what I'm getting back.
Yes, sir. And that'll be our questions. That's all the questions we got for you. Thank you. Once again, this is Jacksonville State defensive coordinator and linebacker coach, Coach Allen. And thank you for tuning in.